In Bangladesh, there's been a long and violent history of retaliation against labor leaders, many of whom we are close partners with. Many of them have been physically assaulted even in their local communities, apparently for their organizing efforts. Even still, many of the labor leaders report feeling watched or followed in their neighborhoods or around their offices. Many report knowing that their phones are being tapped.
The situation for trade union activists and for workers in Haiti is very unstable and unpredictable and dangerous, like it is for much of the Haitian population. Workers oftentimes describe the instability and a lot of times the instability comes from political situations.
Another challenge it might be the employer or the government officers might be spies or follow the key union leader or key labor NGO partner to follow and to observe that who they meet.
For instance, just this last month, while we were investigating the suspension of over 25 workers at a collegiate factory, one of the workers was assaulted near their home, apparently as a result of that worker questioning their suspension. So after the assault, many of the suspended workers were worried to speak to us or even pursue the case with the Federation. So now we've had to slow down our communication, meet workers outside of the community. So we work really closely with our partner organizations to tailor the investigation to the unique circumstances of each case.
No te puedo decir que tienen miedo, tienen un pavor. Eso lo experimenté hace poco con las últimas entrevistas que tuve. Ellos no tenían miedo, ellos tenían pavor. Incluso me dijeron que ellos tienen miedo de que después de dar su testimonio pudieran ser objeto de un despido y que muchas son madres solteras, que si pierden su trabajo les es difícil encontrarlo y máximo porque esta empresa tiene la costumbre de poner, ellos dicen de mancharles el expediente, hablan ellos. Esta empresa lo que tiene la costumbre de dejar dentro de sus sistemas una nota en el nombre de determinado trabajador y al parecer esto lo comparten entre todas las empresas alrededor. Así que yo normalmente tomo precauciones empezando desde que salgo de mi casa. Normalmente lo que hago es no tomar el mismo camino 2 veces, y menos 2 días seguidos o en el mismo día. Las otras precauciones que tomo es cuando llego al lugar donde voy a reunirme, trato de que sea un lugar, si es posible, un poco abierto, pero donde no vaya a haber interferencia mucho a nivel de gerencia de las empresas que lo visiten, porque es un riesgo para los trabajadores. Si puede ser un lugar privado, es mejor. A veces, pero por nuestro trabajo y donde están ubicadas las plantas, es difícil encontrar un lugar como privado y que te puedas reunir con los trabajadores, que no hayan más agentes externos ahí. Entonces, de buscar el mejor lugar. Si no hay un lugar privado, lo mejor es buscar un lugar público. Donde haya mucho movimiento de gente, pero en una parte muy apartada donde no pueda interferir con la reunión que tú tienes de los trabajadores.
And a big strike in Cambodia, the government they have a spy to follow the key union leader and the key NGO partner. And so we have to be aware of when we meet. We have to observe, keep our eye open and to see if there is someone who feels strange, just sit and then we think and we will find the other place to meet to make sure that no one is spying us. In order to overcome such a challenge, we need to contact the worker through the channel that the worker trusts. And then when we meet with them, we have the risk, we explain and discuss with them. And we have a meeting with them in the place that they feel comfortable to tell us the story.
In many cases, workers don't feel comfortable meeting in the offices near the factory or their homes, or even in their local communities. So in those cases, we will arrange to interview workers in a second location, either in another town or another office, where they feel more comfortable speaking. frankly with us, or they don't feel like they'll be seen affiliating with a labor group.
En definitiva, el trabajo que hace el WRC sí les da más seguridad en el trabajo, sobre todo si lo que producen son para marcas universitarias, que son nuestro mayor fuerte, porque tenemos forma de hacer la expresión. Entonces ellos se ven obligados a respetar y a tratar de causarle más problemas y más violaciones a los trabajadores, no porque no lo quieran, sino porque tienen que, no porque no lo quieran hacer. Entonces, de esa forma contribuimos a darles un mejor ambiente al trabajador, evitar que se sigan dando las violaciones. Muchas veces.
Workers, by and large, are very courageous, and I think the fact that they come and speak to me and know that this information will be used publicly, and they're obviously very, physically very excited to talk to me because they want to highlight they have pictures, they have incidents that they want to describe to me that display patterns of violation of the Haitian Labor Code. And so I think in that sense, workers are emboldened by the fact that an organization is investigating these practices and quite possibly encourages their coworkers to speak up about these conditions as well.
La pregunta es si nuestro trabajo en WRC beneficia a los trabajadores. Definitivamente sí lo hace.